Part 3, Dinner at the Midnights with the Smalls. Baba Yaga is holding up Sifros by the scruff of the neck and, good midnight, would you mind if I borrowed this one for a moment?
Please say no, please say no, please say no.
Oh no, don't, please go ahead.
Where are you taking my comrade in arms?
Oh, we're just going to one of the private rooms to have a little private chat. It's fine. Isn't it?
Okay.
Sleep well.
Okasan is going to roll insight. It's going to be bad, but he's going to roll insight. He got a 10.
It's going to be fine.
Shifrost is visibly shaking out of fear.
And well, Baba Yaga carries off Shifrost. Ludwig just leans over to Magpie and inquires, now that this is over, would you care to dance? Just asking you to hang on. He's just asking you to dance.
Lord Midnight asks me to dance.
Yes.
All right.
You just had to say
it. She lets him lead. Basically, she's freaking out internally. Externally, she's just following the steps.
You follow the music. Is
Next
nice.
roll.
Don't worry about it. No, there's no rolls of required for this. Another point, Granny just reaches on the table, clicks a button, and the two disco balls come down.
Oh my, those are peculiar. What are we supposed to do with those?
Magpie is just blushing at this point. What is Ludwig doing?
He just slowly leads away and just whispers, I am so glad I got to see you again.
She can't even talk. She's just bright red.
And now at this point, Fluffy Kings now basically robbed of their petter, has now moved on to our mayors.
Oh.
What happened?
You got a fluffy friend.
Oh, hi.
You now have a display of these leaving with their head in your lap. Just give you big puppy dog eyes.
Kitty eyes! Love me!
I am feeling things I did not know were emotions.
Note to self, we gotta get you a pet.
How is it like everyone else? Oh my god! I'm saving this. This is in my favorites now. Oh my god! Lantern, thank you.
I do my best.
So, what's everyone else doing?
Well, Yuki, it's a party, there's music. Would you care to join me for a dance?
Oh, you know it. I think I might have to stand on your feet, though. I'm a little short.
And I've got plenty of height for the two of us.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, Okasan is looking at the disco balls and is like, fascinating.
And we join Sifros as he's dropped into a chair in one of the private rooms, and Baba Yaga pulls up another chair and sits down in front of him. Well, me boy, we got some words to share.
Do we? Have you just out of curiosity, why? Why right now?
Now's a good time as ever. Tell me, my boy, have you been looking into your past?
Have I been looking into my
Notice any unusual things on that pale skin of yours?
How do you know about that? There's only one thing you could possibly be asking about that would be of any interest to you.
The dragon mark. There are quite a few of them in this world. In one of the latest cases, one was given freely by a dragon to their fiancée to be.
Don't mind me. I'm just over here laughing.
And for the others, they stem back to when this world was ruined. Because supposedly, before that, the dragons ruled this world. And when it shattered, their blood was mixed into the lesser races. So, there's a bit of dragon in you somewhere. But a
I
missile.
did not get courage of dragon, that is for sure.
Oh, that's for sure, but that's not the interesting thing. You, my boy, are the fortunate one. Because, I have issues with your family, with the sleep wells. You, not so much. You've been a good boy. The rest of them have paid me insults.
I do not like what you said, "been good boy." What does my family have to do? What did family do to you?
That's to say, we went to the agreement and they Rolly went against it.
How long ago was this?
Oh, when they first came to this realm, enough to put them in a position of power. To secure their place in the world, but now I was owed tribute. Instead, they insult me instead. Didn't need me, they said.
That does sound like my family, yes. So, where does that leave me?
As the lucky one, because I understand it. We both have issues with sleep wells.
You could say that on my NDS.
So, come the time, I'll probably be asking a favour or two. And I wish we hadn't set up next to the kitchen.
Why is that?
There's all that wrestling going on. It's distracting.
Sorry.
I hate to ask, because it would involve helping out family that has chosen to not help me out. But what would make their insults right? What would correct that?
Oh, she just leans forward and about to say, and then we switch to the scene. Outside, Crandall and Larry are still at it. Yes,
Of course.
dickest cliffhangers all the way.
You don't see nothing. That's it.
I,
All there is plant. That's the only thing here. It's plant. It talks.
I see plant. I see idiot owl in brightly coloured outfit holding plant.
Where? Where's the other owl?
Oh God.
You know,
Just what I think.
you know what? I had enough of you. Then spit out something for Crandall the cats.
Let's see if Crandall actually catches this.
And keeps the plant.
Wait.
That is a... I don't have his character sheet pulled up here. Dexterity, that would be a 21.
Well, I guess he caught it.
He caught it.
I
He
kept
caught it and he caught it well. It then disappears. The plant just hovers in the ground for a moment, hovers in the air for a moment before Larry catches it on the end of his tongue. Ah. There you are, Earth. And he floats off back into the inn. Now, Crandall reappears in the guild in one of the training halls.
Oh no.
What was it saying, you dumb ice? Where am I? How did I get back here?
There is Badger, looking very impressed, holding a big wooden bamboo type sword over his shoulder. And there's a horde of younger heroes in training. You know, we were just needing a new test dummy.
Well,
Bye. Run.
okay, Crandall has survival instincts. Good to know.
Crandall against one enemy, fearless. Against a mob, he's smarter than that. Not by much.
I was
he's
about to
smarter.
say, is he though? Is he really?
He's faced enough mobs that this is one of the things that sticks out in his memory.
I love
Okay.
that Crandall has become like this vehicle for physical comedy.
I think he was built for that.
Needless to say,
So-
Crandall's not built for speed, and the mob does catch him.
So while Crandall's getting the shit beat out of him again,
We return
and
to
I was gonna say, and Shifrost is being talked to by Baba Yaga.
Magpie and Ludwig.
Hell. Magpie is still bright freaking red, dancing with him, just looking at Yuki, who's on the dance floor with her at this point, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Like, help me! What do I do?
Move in closer. And she does that while she's doing that with Cyrano, wrapping her tail around him.
It's like, I want to get mine. Oh god. Magpie's like, what? Like the look in her eyes is like she's trying to keep like a calm, stoic face, but the look in her eyes is like looking at you like, are you out of your mind? No, I can't do that. Oh my. Does Ludwig hear her?
If you wish to
Given how
stop,
close they are, yeah.
if you wish to
don't-
stop, we can.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not used to talking to nobles is all.
But you're used to talking to Faye.
Yeah, funny how that works. To be honest, nobles don't really have the best reputation where I'm from.
My family sadly doesn't have the best reputation outside of the homelands.
Well, you certainly have.
Granny raised me well.
I found that hard to believe. You certainly know how to hold yourself in situations most nobles would screw up in a word. I mean, one of our jobs is to repair deals that are broken or damaged with Fae. And guess who the most common culprits of breaking those promises are?
It is safe to say Granny had many lessons to teach me that she herself learnt firsthand, making sure I only had to learn it third hand.
Well, Granny certainly seems to know her stuff then. Again, it's rather impressive.
She is a very fine and experienced person, and especially I have been especially gifted to have learnt from her. If not for her, I would not be where I am. And our midst currently, I feel honoured where I currently am. He gives you a smile.
It's certainly a sentiment I could echo where I am, partly due to my family and to my friends. She's extremely shy. She's extremely red, like blushing. She has a very small smile on her face.
May I be a little forward with you?
Of course. I appreciate that, actually.
Since we met, my dreams have been riddled with a brown-haired human lady. She's beautiful. She carries herself well. Each night she just keeps improving better and better.
Oh,
But now, with her in my hands before me, the dream cannot measure to the real thing.
Magpie is getting very weak in the knees. Very weak in the knees, as in somebody save her, she's about to faint.
Let's see here. Does Okasan notice?
Roll for it. Roll for it.
Rolling perception. 18.
Well,
Oh!
Oh
good.
my.
I don't have to do it.
Oh my. Friend Magpie seems to be in some form of distress. Her knees seem to be weakening.
Ludwig, Does Okasan make it in time before she basically swoons in Ludwig's arms?
What sort of check do you want me to roll for that?
It's how acrobatics would work.
Acrobatics.
I
Acrobatics.
got something of it.
19.
Oh.
Dang.
She swoons.
And sane Okasan catches her with his well-muscled body.
Oh, go sane.
So she
Does
does
Ludwig
use it for a pillow.
Does Ludwig have her as well? So it's like two guys holding her right now.
Yep. And for anyone who's looking towards Granny at a time, Granny Midnight, she's just giving him the sign of maybe too much too soon.
I think perhaps we should take friend Magpie to sit down for a little bit. Maybe she needs a glass of water.
Indeed.
Sometimes
she
she
goes-
does get very excited, but it's okay. She is a good person and a good friend.
Aramnaze overhears this. And like they hear the commotion, like the cat's on their shoulder, and they notice like they notice Magpie like half conscious or whatever, and they're like, oh wait, they run over. Is she okay?
Like when they get her to a chair, like Magpie goes, just like, oh god, sorry about that.
I'm afraid that human health is beyond my area of expertise. Aramith, do you know anything about medicine? Perhaps you should check if friend Magpie is all right.
I mean, I know some healing things.
I'm not sick. I'm not sick. I'm sure Yuki heard the whole thing. Oh god. She's like,
huh?
She's like leaning back in her chair, like, Ludwig just said I was beautiful. That's why I fainted.
So you should have just let him dip you.
It's fine, I'm a professional.
Yuki is a professional party goer, and she knows how these things go. Damn it!
She's just looking at. He's like, Yuki, did he just?
Yep.
Oh god. Oh. Keep in mind, she just found out Tiny's not into romance, so this is
Multiple plus.
like. Yeah, she's kind of like processing this now, like, oh my god, a noble thinks I'm beautiful? A noble that can handle Fae thinks I'm beautiful.
And to be fair, given how you were talking about him when you were in my body, I figured if the tiny thing didn't work out, just saying.
In my experience, you just have to grab joy where you can find it.
I think I ended up grabbing a nap where I could find it. I fainted.
Sometimes you have to grab a nap where you can find it too, but that's more a sailor thing.
Words of wisdom to live by.
I have to agree. Is Ludwig there too? Like, just...
He is keeping his distance. He has to look concerned.
She gets a... I'm fine. I'm sorry about that. Just a little, I've never been complimented like that before by anyone.
Don't tell me. Magpie's okay now.
I don't think okay is the right word, Lo. Oh, God. Like,
no, this is Layla talking.
No, she's not.
She's coming out the other
Okay,
side.
good, because I just found my character sheet, and she sounded okay, and I was like, God dang it.
Magpie's in Sweater Town right now.
Magpie is kind of in shock. Oh, God.
I'd offer you my scarf, but Lo's borrowing it, and I only have no underpants in this purse, so...
She can take the scarf. They, like, take it off.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh boy. I'm a little hot, actually.
I don't.
You need that punch now?
I'm fine. I have water. I'm fine.
So for anyone who's paying attention, the Baba Yaga's teeth in Snorri's Best. He's down with the punch.
Yeah.
He's down with the punch.
Swimming around.
It spikes the punch.
It's in the punch and infected the rest of it with Snorri's Best. It's actually sizzling.
Yeah, I think Magpie's the right call there. Cat's probably watching this like, this is funny.
The cat's in the punch.
The teeth.
Baba Yaga's teeth are.
And they were in Sonori's booze. Like, Baba Yaga took her teeth out, and they're sentient, stuck them in Sonori's booze, I guess, to clean them, and they jumped out and went into the punch.
Okay. Okay.
I just have this image of them swimming around in the punch.
Ew.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Doing dolphin jumps.
It's like Jaws.
Dun 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 dun.
Yuki drops a biscuit or a roll in the punch just to see what happens.
He's like, we're gonna do this now. How is Granny reacting to like this whole situation?
She is delighted.
Granny, I apologize for that.
Meanwhile, Lois is still looking for a spell for Magpie, and the cat just like jumps onto the journal. What? Nope. Stop. They try to pick it up.
I don't think there's a spell for this. Oh boy.
That's why you gotta get. That's why you gotta get the cat its own book.
I think she's under a spell already. Wait, did somebody say something about a book? I seem to have this one. I don't know where I was storing it, and I'm not sure what it is.
Don't read it.
Don't read. It causes problems, Okasan.
Well, if you insist that I don't read it, I shall not read it.
Give us a con roll.
Cool.
Con roll? Okay.
Watch, this is like the one time he fails.
Succeeds, rather.
It is a 14. Con roll or con save?
Con save, I think.
Save, yeah.
In that case, that's like a, that is a 17.
You pass. And we return.
Please stay this way.
While Magpie is literally fanning herself.
We return to Baba Yaga and Chifos, and what she's told you is, well, you're disturbed.
I was afraid of that.
The very thing that makes your family great, they owe me. Now, I'm patient. I can wait. And this way, this feels like it works out for pair of us. You get to show them it's not good to underestimate someone. So, we understand?
I do understand, yes.
But of course you understand that this is nothing personal against you. Yo, you I find agreeable.
I can be thankful for that at least. Just, is there any other way you can contact me besides dragging me through glass?
Yes, but it's not as fun.
I was afraid of that too.
But I'll think about it in the meantime. There are many trials and tribulations ahead of us. Sleep well.
Why do I get the feeling that when you say it like that, you mean it much deeper than anyone else would say it?
Because I have the advantage of a view that few very have. I think it's time to return to the party, do you not?
I could definitely use a drink right about now.
So, back to the party we go. And we return back to the party, and How's Magpie doing?
She's still kind of shaky, and she looks like, Rose, can you come here a second? I need to tell you something.
Can it wait?
I don't know. What do you do when a noble says you're beautiful and you faint in his arms while you're dancing?
Well, I would say get back and start dancing with them again.
Thank you. Somebody agrees with me.
Meanwhile, Shifros is looking through all the available alcohols and looking at the strongest one that is not Snorri's brew. Grabs the bottle and just drags it back to his seat, pours a glass, and downs it in one shot.
Give us a con save.
Okay, let's see. What is my bonus? That would be a 14.
Yeah, feeling a bit tipsy.
Meanwhile, Magpie, somebody want to push her back into the saddle, so to speak?
Cyrano kind of gets her back up on her feet and is like, "You're here to have fun. Go and have fun."
Shall we continue, Lord Midnight?
I was afraid I was being too forward. I may have scared you off.
No, just not used to being complimented like that. I just got a little overwhelmed, that's all. I'm fine. She's not fine.
A lovely lady like yourself? It is most surprising.
Well, I've mostly been in my own studies. I'm more adventurer than socialite. Socialite's more Shifros's realm of expertise.
Meanwhile, Shifros is just staring into this bottle, basically, with a mostly horrified expression on his face.
Lois sat back down next to him, looking at him concerned.
Magpie's kind of like in her own head, so she doesn't notice right away, but when she does, she'll probably ask if he wants to talk about it. If he doesn't, she won't push. But she's there for him.
It's at the
She's
point,
there for her.
At this point, there's a plunk from the punch, and the top of the bottle is bitten off. Sound of glass being chewed up, and a plunk as Baba Yaga's dentures are now in your drink.
In my drink, or whose?
In your drink.
Well, those teeth have no manners.
I just slowly move the glass off to the side and grab a new one. I pour some alcohol. I pour some of the alcohol in there for the dentures. But then just kind of slide the glass off to the side.
Lo brought their journal with them, and they've just been like writing or doodling this whole party, and they still have the cat with them, by the way. So they just go back to that, tuning out all the chaos.
Magpie is shaky, but she's still dancing with Ludwig. Bright freaking red, and just outside she's just very demure, like, very soft spoken. Inside she's like, oh my god, what the hell? I knew I shouldn't have come. What did I do? What? That is her internal monologue.
I'm uncharted and unplugged. I am filled with calculus. The sky must also. Yep, Jim.
That is Magpie's current mood.
So what's Yuki up to at this moment?
At this point, she's, just chatting to Cyrano on the sides, like, I think this might be a good thing for her. She's been very high-strung over a lot lately.
Some people are just that way. I mean, she's well equipped to face down the Fae, but this is a different sort of battle, is it not?
Yeah, it's true. I mean, she pretty much told me she's very inexperienced in this whole situation.
Some people are, and that's okay. This is how you learn, and this is how you move forward.
Yeah. Aren't you glad you came?
I'm certainly enjoying myself. Your crew is just as delightful as my old crew is.
And has Okusan come to any revelations at the moment?
Friend Lo, how are you doing at this party?
Oh, I'm doing all right. I guess it's not as bad as I expected it to be.
It certainly has been eventful.
Yeah, I think I'm learning to handle this.
Our friends certainly seem to attract their fair bit of attention, do they not?
Yeah, a little bit. I know what it's like.
It is fortunate that nothing unusual has happened to either of
Either of us?
I mean, friend Shifroth is having that encounter with Baba Yaga. Yuki has met that stranger. Magpie has fainted. Nothing strange has happened to either of us yet. It's been a relatively low-key evening.
Yeah, honestly, it's a relief to not be, in the center of all the madness at once.
Indeed. Okasan is munching on some beans and rice.
Even saying he's eating beans.
Beans are a delicious source of protein for beans.
Well, Lo was just sort of looking at the ground awkwardly.
Is something on your mind, my friend?
Well, it's fine. I have trouble looking at people directly sometimes. I don't know why. It's a thing.
That is quite all right. There are plenty of things to look around at in here.
Ain't that the truth?
It's at this point, so Fluffykins is actually hugging Lo with two sets of tentacles, with the other is every now and again nicking one of the beans from Okusan.
I was not aware that the cat enjoyed beans, but this is fine. There are plenty of beans to share.
Yeah. Yeah. Cat.
I'm glad that Mr. Fluffykins likes you.
Yeah, me too. I've that back when I was, not with the Smalls. I didn't really get around that much.
How do you feel that you're seeing the world now?
It's confusing. It's big. I'm hearing about things I wasn't told about before. There are people that I didn't know there were people like that. I'm not sure how to put it, but yeah.
There are all sorts of people in this world. I mean, I haven't seen too much. Most of my experiences are around the orphanage. I do remember hearing about the occasional wrestling match, but obviously that's nothing for any cultured individual Watch.
Yeah, I was usually just, well, I guess you know now. I was in the church. I usually stayed there. There were people there. I called family for a time, but people, they drift apart, I guess.
It's a shame when that happens, but it does happen.
Yeah, it happens. But I don't really talk to them anymore, but that's probably for the best.
Probably.
And now I'm here, and I'm not sure what to make of it. I mean, I joined the Smalls because I wanted to like do something with myself, like I guess help other people, but I wasn't expecting the things that we've gone through. Let's say.
I mean, Fae are an awful lot for a young person to deal with. They're an awful lot for an older person to deal with. I'm just grateful that our friends have, including you, have been well equipped to deal with them. It is an honor to be your comrade.
It's cool knowing you too, Oko-san. Okay, that was a weird way to word it, but you know what I'm saying.
Why, thank you.
Oko-san, give me a con save.
A con save. Yes. Wait. Should I bring out the special custard trap D20?
Go on.
Yes.
You bitch.
Okay. 1.
Dun dun dun.
Oko-san is back to his usual self.
Why, hello there, friend Lo. Are you enjoying the party?
Oh.
Magpie, as they're dancing, probably overhears that. I guess Okasan's back to normal for Okasan.
All she had to hear was low scream.
Anything to keep her from fainting again!
Friend Magpie, are you enjoying the dancing? Okasan should dance.
Yes, please, Okasan!
Oh my god. Okay, I legit rolled a natural 1 on the performance check.
Remember, the disco balls are down.
Oh no! Well, seems Baba Yaga's magic wore off, Ludwig.
So what? How badly did in what way did Okasan screw up that dance? I'm dying to know.
Shouldn't that be up to you?
Magpie.
More up to the DM.
Magpie, this is your little scene. How did it affect it?
Okasan is entranced by the disco balls and is twirling with them, so he didn't really screw it up so much as he might run into people if Ludwig is not agile enough to dodge.
Thump! 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 Thump!
Ludwig is trying to keep you away from him, but at the same time, he is like a magnet. Just keep on seeking you.
Thump!
Magpie's kind of giggling at this, like, well, maybe we should sit for a bit while Okasan just tears up the dance floor.
This dance needs more kicks, it does!
Why don't we go sit down now before we get kicked?
I most agree with your suggestion.
They are out of there. Okasan gave her a nice bow tie, Sarat. No, he gets to be dancer. They sit down. That was a lovely dance, even with Okazan and my fainting.
It has been
And
very delightful.
even with our usual brand of chaos.
As Granny would say, it's just makes life all the more interesting.
Yes, yes, it does. I just have there's like Okazan just going completely bonkers on the dance floor.
That is absolutely what's happening right now.
He can still do the He can still do the other two things suggested in the chat. By the way, that's up to you now.
Do you remember the scene Woodruff caused at the party?
Yes.
Also, it's in your corner.
Like,
Well, you kept Okasan sane for a period of time. This is just the universe's way of making up for lost time.
Give us another performance roll, please.
Another performance roll. Oh yeah,
With disadvantage.
with disadvantage. That was an unnatural 20.
You like to
Both times?
Okasan rolled really well. A 15 plus 5 and then a 17 plus 5. So,
Wow.
yeah, dirty 20.
The worst you are, you just twirl in the middle of the dance floor.
Okasan is on fire!
Magpie is watching this with Ludwig and just she is just
That's how she's feeling.
more. She's just what is like Baba Yaga doing? What is Granny doing? What is Ludwig doing? Like, what are the NPCs doing, basically?
Ludwig's staying by your side. He looks like he's tempted to try and hold your hand, maybe. And
she's not going to fight that.
And the grannies are basically in the corner, just talking to one another, and just chuckling at the events going on. And Ludwig slips his hand next to yours.
Oh, she's kind of like shying away. Like, she's not moving her hand away. She's just like blushing and shy. Does any of the party see this? I mean, I know Okasan is busy tearing up the dance floor.
Okasan's not here right now. Please leave a message after the beep.
It's a bicycle bell.
Beep! Screw you!
Like, yeah, so Magpie's just being like very blushy, very shy. So if Ludwig holds her hand, she's not gonna fight it or anything. She's just
Again, if I'm being too forward, my apologies.
no. Again, I appreciate forward. I prefer it actually. I prefer people to just say what they're thinking, if they can get the words out of their throat. That is.
He generally takes your hand and says to maybe we can see one another again after today.
Of course. I mean, we're on the same island. It wouldn't be hard, unless the guild sends me somewhere. But you know where to find me.
He just gives you a smile and a gentle squeeze on the hand.
She's just blushing and squeezes back. Just. Oh, we have Chip Frost probably having to do a hit. We have Magpie getting romance. We have Okasan being Okasan.
And Yuki and Cyrano are just kind of adorable.
Yeah.
And Lo made a kitty friend.
They did.
I think Lo won.
Yeah.
They did.
Magpie kind of like looks like, I see Sir Fluffykins likes you. He's a sweetheart, ain't he?
Yeah. Never held a cat before.
Well, displacer needs to be proper, but yeah. Well, honest opinion, how red am I right now? She's very red.
Aramnaze knows this, but they don't know how to put it into words. If we were to like go over the like different shades of red, about like a brick tone, I'd say.
Oh, great. Good to know. She kind of like looks a little bit at Shifrost and like, what is Shifrost doing?
Shifrost he's not horrified, he's starting to get a look of anger on his face.
Shifrost, you okay?
No?
You want to talk about it later?
No.
Like she's kind of like rubbing Ludwig's hand in worry and looking a little bit at Ludwig like, oh God, something happened and this is not good. Like, all right, but if you change your mind, I can lend an ear.
His only response is to take another mouthful of that alcohol.
And during the course of this all is happening, the dentures have been moving from the strongest drink possible with jumping distance. So pretty much they've gone back to Snorri's special and gone back to sinking the bottom of the bottle, just sizzling away.
Magpie just kind of like looks at those teeth and is just. And we all worried Elka-san would be the rudest person here, like under her breath. She just looks at Ludwig like, those teeth have no manners, do they?
It happens every time. Every time Baba Yaga pays a visit. We go for more bottles and glasses that way.
Not a little things. You'd think Baba Yaga would keep them a little more well behaved. I mean, she needs them, right?
You have no idea.
No, I don't think I want to find out. I ain't gonna argue with those teeth either. So they could take a finger off.
You've noticed that the teeth are basically looking at you now, and you swear it just winked at you. You don't know how, but you feel it just did.
Cheeky little pair of. Magpie's actually a little offended. Like, excuse me? She's just. And let me guess, the grannies are tittering over the little romances going on.
Oh, yeah.
Okasan is just being Okasan.
Okasan,
I say, your bird friend certainly is crazy.
He's definitely the life of a party, I'll give him that. And we haven't even seen El Putin Diablo.
I'm sorry, who?
Oh, a friend of Okasan, shall we say. He's a wrestler. You know that owl we saw earlier that was pretending not to be here? Yeah.
What owl?
Exactly.
It's still Puddin's rival, Crandall. I mean, not the worst person in the world. I wonder if he's still outside arguing with Larry.
Okasan has gone for a drink while everybody has turned away for a minute.
Okay, so it makes the mistake of turning away for a moment. And barely registers the audible plop as the dentist jump into his glass.
Glug, glug.
Okasan, wait! Oh dear.
Okusan now
Alright.
has the dentist in his beak.
This is... Magpie is just, should we get those out of his beak? And I'm a little afraid to touch him.
What did he do this to? Oh god, oh no, no. Oh,
This
my
wasn't
eyes.
his fault, Lo. This wasn't his fault, Lo. Those dang teeth jumped into his drink before he could stop.
Never thought I would see a bird with teeth.
Okay.
I think one of us should get Baba Yaga to get these teeth wrangled fast.
I'm gonna have
It looks better than me with teeth, I will say that.
Better than what? Share Frost? Do I want
It
to
looks
know?
better than B with teeth.
I don't want to know.
How did he not notice that? Oh my god.
Those things are snaky. They're fake
So
teeth.
then- Meet Oko-san.
Magpie's like, pardon me, Ludwig. I'm gonna get Baba Yaga to remedy this situation. I'm not going near her teeth. Especially not after what I think was a wink, technically. Oh boy.
Oh, I could go have a steak now. Okasan goes for a steak. I don't know where he's finding it.
I'm sure there's one on the table somewhere.
Yeah, she's probably made a bunch of them. Meg was like, Madam Baba Yaga, we have a slight problem. Your teeth decided to jump into our friend's drink and and well, they're in Okasan's mouth, and I think they kind of winked at me.
Oh, they do that.
Well, we kind of want to get them out of Okasan's mouth because we can't understand him literally this time. And I think you're the only one who can actually touch them because I'm a little afraid they might bite the rest of us.
She just puts her fingers to her mouth and just whistles. And halfway through the steak, the dentist just flies out of his mouth, bouncing across the table, and plops into the drink before Baba Yaga.
Oh! Okasan was enjoying that steak. Easy come, easy go.
Sorry, Hoka-san, but
What's
they are
okay,
Baba
that's okay.
Yagas.
Someday,
Hi.
Okasan will achieve teeth once more.
Oh boy. She walks back to Ludwig, bowing to Baba Yaga again, because, she's trying to be polite.
Baba Yaga just puts a drink to her lips, downs it, and just gives you a metal teeth smile.
She, sits with Ludwig again, and she's there. At least now we can understand Okasan when he talks.
Boba Fett's teeth are so glorious.
Baba Yaga's teeth winked at me.
If Okasan had teeth, they'd be winking at you too, I can assure you.
That sounded wrong in like 5 different levels at least. Ludwig is enjoying this, isn't he?
You can see the smirk.
She's like, let's see you deal with this. Like, she's looking at him like, let's see you deal with this every day. Like she does. Like with this little smile on her face, just kind of shy and blushing.
This just makes you all the more admirable that you're able to deal with this nonsense and still stay sane.
I don't know about sane, because I do find it fun. I mean, it's not the kind of insanity you consider bad, it's just a little silly.
Indeed.
Keep in mind, she's wearing the bow tie that got the nat 20 on perfect matching from Okasan. And sometimes that bird does have a good idea or two.
Is there anything more folks want to do?
This isn't to like go into anything, but Lo's overhearing this conversation. They don't say anything, but they're looking at the bow tie on their tail. That wasn't meant to be funny.
It's funny because you're the only one who got the horribly tacky one. Because the dice gods hate me, apparently.
No, the dice gods hate me, and they hate the idea of us being friends.
Yep.
Well, too bad, they're friends.
Honestly, I was hoping that like Magpie would get the natural one and that Lo would get the nat 20. But
Why?
just because it would have been funnier that way.
Like Magpie, the nerve.
This is funnier.
It still looks cute on her tail, though.
There.
On their tail. There. Ah,
Well, one of these days you'll get it right.
I've been doing so good.
You have.
The night slips on, there's more music, there's more dancing.
Does Yuki want to do anything specific with Cyrano?
Oh, yes.
I mean, at some point she probably will, after some dancing still, slips away with him for a bit.
Wow, wow, wow.
I don't think that.
I just did.
I think I remembered something.
You do?
I think I need to tell you something.
What sort of thing do you need to tell me?
I didn't tell you earlier, but part of the reason I was out of the docks that day, I had a nightmare of my past.
Hmm?
I don't think I'm what I'm supposed to be. At least what I look to be. I think I might be the Viola you knew.
What? That... Cyrano is visibly shaken by this. I thought she died.
A lot of my memory's still fuzzy from what my previous group did to me, but I remember that I'm not supposed to be this.
Cyrano looks at Yuki very seriously, contemplating something. At this point, he rolls up his left sleeve. And let me get the image of that. Would be faster if I had this saved on my computer, but hindsight.
What is with everyone in marks and tattoos?
Does this mean anything to you?
I'm not sure. It looks familiar, but I can't quite place it. And she
You
kind of
are-
is collapsing a little bit with a headache.
He rolls back up his sleeve and puts his arms around her. You may be involved in some bad business.
I know I am.
The family might be interested in finding you, and I'm not sure if that's a good thing.
Maybe this should be just our little secret for now.
I certainly don't intend to tell anybody. Not until we figure things out.
Mm. She's just kind of clutching him and is like slightly sobbing into his shoulder. He really did end up becoming my emotional support friend in this.
It'll be okay. I'm right here.
I'm glad.
Drama, everyone!
To be fair,
Yes.
why not? It's a party.
It's my party and I'll cry if I want to. Cry if I want to.
And so the party just slips on by. The music continues to play. The record gets changed out for a few others.
Okusan still dominates the dance floor.
Yep.
I'm assuming Okasan accidentally set something on fire at some point.
He does, but the gazers are on it.
Eventually, Lo decides to join the dancing too. Why not?
Probably at some point
With the
Magpie's...
cat.
Yep.
Yes, dance with the cat.
Yeah.
Magpie probably slips out for some fresh air because ranger, nature, that sort of thing.
Does someone end up dancing for Larry?
Okasan!
Yes!
It'll work.
Magpie probably slips out for a little bit to get some fresh air. Just
Gifrost does eventually get his emotions under control. And apologizes to Granny for his mood.
Oh, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. It's probably something just probably turned up to ruin the mood, and you just got to ride it out.
Unfortunately, it seems that happens more and more often as days go by.
Alas, slice of cake.
Please.
So it gives you a very nice piece of chocolate cake.
Thank you very much. And Gifrost returns to his seat and starts eating it.
because chocolate solves everything.
Yep.
Does anyone slip out to join Magpie outside?
Watch, that's when Crandall shows up after running from the badger.
Yes.
That would be-
And
Magpie
thus,
just-
Crandall has character development.
Why not? Everyone else has. So, does...
Well, since someone brought it up, it's right out to the gardens. It's well. What is it we have here? in a very familiar tone you dislike.
There.
Is it a
And
Is it a
Percy has
get?
entered the scene. It's the git.
It's the gift.
Percy, you are not invited to this party.
I'm not in the party. I am paying respectful distance with Princess darling, and if who went in there, or thought went in there, I want nothing to do with it.
Why are you sneaking around Granny Midnight's Inn?
I just keep an eye on things, also.
Uh-huh.
As a total nonce who dresses black and red with a particular accent and a big ass hat.
Yeah, leave him alone. Magpie is just glaring at him like, back the hell off. Come on, she's doing this in a pretty dress. This is ridiculous.
Darling, this is your only warning. He draws his blade. And you can see bits of the blade just seem to keep phasing in and out of reality. Like it's just there one moment, then you can just push your finger through it the next.
You're gonna try and attack me?
No, I'm just making a point. I don't want to attack you. Just if you see Cyrano, because I really don't want to talk to him myself, he just makes me angry. Just remind him, family remembers.
Magpie just glares at him and goes back inside and looks for Granny to tell her what just happened. Like, she is not going to keep her mouth shut.
Oh? A git has appeared, you say?
Yes. I'm going to warn Cyrano because I think he's in danger. Where are they?
Oh, that's a good question. She just whistles.
Magpie.
She just whistles and sums a few gazes. Now, where's the fox lady and the one in the hat? The gazes just yam at one another, and it's one of the dashes off, turning back to gesture as a follow.
Magpie follows him. Cyrano, Yuki, we got a problem.
At this point, I think pretty much she's calmed down and just basically standing there with him, maybe a little cuddling.
Oh.
Percy's outside. Percy's outside, and he's saying, family never forgets to tell you to say that. He pulled out some weird phase-in, phase-out blade. I told Granny Midnight, too. I just stepped out for some fresh air.
Of course he did.
Bastard.
Family business, always unpleasant, especially with our family.
Your family can be my arrow quiver.
You might need something a mite bit bigger than that.
I'll ask Baba Yaga later.
If you need any place to hide, you're welcome to come to the guild.
Agreed.
Seeing as I'm of no fixed abode at the moment, and I prefer not to spend time with that git. If he has something else specific to tell me, he damn well knows how to find me.
He said he didn't want to talk to you.
Oh, don't worry, the family has people for that.
Alright, just stay safe, you two. And, like, she goes back to the party, and she, sits with Ludwig trying to calm down again because now she's more pissed than anything else because of a git.
Oh boy. So, somewhere down the line, the Git's really gonna have you pissed off.
And then he's gonna have an arrow sticking out of his head because Magpie's a dead eye.
At least the Git is squishier than some other members of the family.
The Git's just like, how? Magpie's like, you pissed me off one too many times. And keep in mind, Magpie is completely unarmed. She doesn't have any of her stuff.
For Cyrano, that's not a problem at the moment.
I mean, to be fair, Magpie could use her heels as a weapon.
Improvised weapon, yeet. Actually, her punch is pretty good. It's like 5 damage. So she has a good left hook. Again, this is a human woman trying to look intimidating, all dressed up as a pretty princess. How well would it have worked? Pete. I should have rolled intimidation for that, just for the sake of it.
Well,
I think it would take a bit to intimidate Percy, depending on what he has immediately on hand.
He had that phasing in and out blade, and Magpie's intimidation is +2. I don't think she would have done very well. And she would have had disadvantage because, again, pretty dress, right, Raven?
Your cockiness may have carried it.
Huh?
Your cockiness would have carried it.
I don't think Magpie was being cocky, just annoyed. Just,
I know.
where are you?
Percy has friends. Angry friends.
he definitely has friends.
They're gonna be all on the other side.
The party meets Carver. The party regrets.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She sits with Luke like, how dare that? Sneaking around your inn like that.
My family has beliefs about their status. They have strong beliefs about their status. I have no such illusion.
He said he was investigating things. Ugh. Worse than Alamar back at the guild.
Of course he was.
Checking up on things, I think was his exact wording. And he had an odd blade that phased in and out of reality.
One of our grandparents must have given him a new toy.
Yeah, that's why I didn't exactly go up and punch him.
Just as well. The family has people for dealing with insults.
He said that was my only warning, so... He's lucky I was unarmed. Next time he won't be so lucky. I don't tend to be without my bow. Sorry, Ludwig. I shouldn't be so angry. It's just...
How much does Ludwig know about Sai's family? And at this point, I'm using Sai's family as a euphemism.
Size irritation is what Magpie would call it.
If this individual is who we think he is, your reaction is quite suitable.
We've dealt with him once before. He neglected to tell us that Okasan was dealing with Crandall in his fight El Putin Diablo was dealing with Crandall and his fight, and well, we ended up with a run-in with the Church of the Broken Heart. So, yeah, he's a little shady to say the least.
You have no idea.
She's being
Trust me.
polite. She's being very polite. And she does describe him not just as a git. God damn it, Sarat! Why are you? No, we are not quoting that song. No, it's a different song. Just dun dun dun.
Well, I don't know that
Welcome to
one, so I went
space.
for the other one.
Fair enough. Like, this night has been strange, to say the least. Sarat! Yeah, this is this a full Henderson?
Da, da.
We'd have
Not-
to have a destination to get a Henderson.
This
Fair
is not a
enough.
full Henderson because this is a plot point I gave Raven like 3 years ago.
I meant the rest of it.
No. I said a Henderson would require a plot being broken. There's no plot to break. If anything, I tried to draw this to a close. Just not sure how much more we could get out of this.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, I guess at this point, there's really not much Magpie can do. Like, she did her due diligence and told the people that needed to know that a git was about.
Mm-hmm.
uh, I'm sorry that my family has put a damper on the party.
It's not your fault.
They
Sometimes.
They tend to do that as parties, and that's why I try to spend as much time as far away from them as I can.
As long as they don't hurt anyone.
We could probably warn
Yeah.
Cervantes when we get back.
Probably a good idea. Plus, he'll probably want to hear how this party went, because I think this is something up his alley.
Yeah, probably.
My life has just gotten very interesting indeed, and here I was worried about it getting boring after parting ways with my last crew.
Hmm.
Let's hope I can survive all this.
Hope so too. You're fun to have around.
Why, thank you.
So, is anyone doing anything else?
Yeah. If no one wants to do anything else, I feel I should bring this to a close.
Might be an idea, because good cliffhanger there.
Yeah.
Drama bombs.
Rather let her be back before then, but
Oh, there she is.
Ah,
Hi.
Yeah.
Sorry.
no worries. Anything you want to do before that things up?
No, I'm good.
Cool.
Okay. And
Magpie.
Shifrost does look at Baba Yaga. He goes, any clues on who I should send letter to first and ask for information from family?
Just the one you least suspect.
Mm.
And with that, I bring this session to a close. The party got off fine enough. Even the presence of Baba Yaga doesn't sully the mood any further.
When they leave, Magpie bows to her hostess and her host and thanks them for inviting them.
Lo kisses the cat before they part.
Oh,
Aw.
The cat holds low and Ludwig kisses Magpie on the hand again. Till next time we meet.
It was
Yes.
honor and privilege to attend.
Thank you for having all of us.
thank
Yeah,
you for
thank
giving
you.
Oka-san the opportunity to eat steak.
Yes.
She bows
That's good.
to Baba Yaga again. It's like, thank you again for your help with the harvest, Lady Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga just nods and just smiles.
Surprised she hasn't mentioned the arrow mark at all.
Nah. Enough plus as it is.
Party.
And so, as you head off home, catching the tram to head back to the guild, I shall draw this to a close.
For real this time.
Yes. A thanks to the audience who have made it this far, and thanks to my players.
Woo! I thought I ate that.
Magpie just looks over and is like, do I have a boyfriend now?
And as of now, I'm stepping down as DM for the meanwhile, because I need a break. And
Yep.
Yeah, hug the raven. He needs a break.
And next up will be
Hugs.
Sarot hosting.
Wait, for like until further notice?
It's.
I mean, it could be. It just depends if anyone else wants to step up and run a session.
Yeah, I think Yuki wants to do a session too. That sounds really interesting.
I need to figure out my one because I have
Mine too.
I have an idea. It's just I need to figure out the details of it.
I have
But
an
still-
idea, but I've done no work on it, and I doubt it'll be canon.
Until
The
next
walls-
time, everybody.
Later, folks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.